In this video, we are going to learn about Trac. Trac is a project management tool, just like SVN, but in this we manage our project. Whereas in SVN, we used to actually store our project related documents, but here we do all the documentation. So here is a description how we are going to use Trac. So Trac is you will be given a separate URL. Each team will be given a separate URL for Trac website, Trac site. As you can see, uh, th- the only difference between Trac and SVN URL is instead of using SVN, you will be using Trac. Other than this, everything is same with respect to URL. So let me show you one Trac site here. What I'm doing is I'm copying it and I am pasting it here, pressing OK. So it will take me to Trac site. As you can see here, it's taking me there. Now um, actually I had already logged in into this site, so that's why it has directly taken me to this. Otherwise, when you will enter this URL, it will ask you for username and password. So once you enter username and password, it will take you to this page. So this is how it will look like. This has certain tabs on it. One is wiki, timeline, roadmap, route source, view ticket, new ticket, search admin. So we will be dealing more with new ticket, view tickets, and wiki stuff as compared to these other tabs. But I will be explaining or giving you a brief description about what these tabs are. So this is how your wiki page will look like. The wiki page will give you will describe something related to your project. For example, what your project is all about. So you can list all things here at the wiki page. So these are certain teams where this is actually a demo site for all the teams. So you will be given one assignment to work on Trac, and in that assignment you all will be provided with one URL, and that is why all these teams have been listed here. So these teams actually are previous year's team. So as you can see, this kind of stuff is available on your Trac site. Now let me show you. After wiki, if we go to timeline here, so it will tell you that what changes have been made into your SVN. As you can see in our other tutorial related to SVN, we committed certain a number of time, and all those commits, those are listed here. As you can see, the commit 148, so I wrote there that I am creating a folder for my project. So this is how it's easy for you. You need not to go for to check for log every time if you want to see that what changes have been made to your project, but you can actually check it from here. Similarly, the last change which occurred here to this website was on 16th of December 15. So this ticket was generated, and then there was certain change set, some text file was added, etc things. So everything related to what occurred or what happened with your project is listed in this timeline. You go to roadmap, we will be discussing what this roadmap is. Actually your project is divided into milestones, or you can say sprint. So you can actually change these names. So I will be talking a little bit more about this in this tutorial. So let's say if your whole semester is divided into 4 sprints, so you will be writing here sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4. Actually how you will add these components and milestone, I will be explaining in a while. But so as you can see, closed ticket, it describes you that what were the active tickets. Now the question arises, what are the tickets are actually if one team member, he or she finds out that there is some bug, and that bug is related to some another team member, or you want to give this task to another team member in order to for him to handle that ticket. So you are going to actually generate a ticket in which you will describe that what that bug is all about, and who is going to handle, and what is the level of severity for that threat, or for, sorry, not threat, for that bug. So this is what we do with tickets. Now if you go here, browse source, you will see that this is exact replica of your SVN site. As you can see, if you go to msync, it will display all the things which are present in msync. Now some new ticket and view ticket and admin tab, these we will explore when we will be doing one assignment. So here is something, let's go back to wiki, and this is one assignment which you will be asked to do in with respect to Trac website. So we will go through this assignment questions one by one. So actually there are 10 things to do in this, out of 4 out of which have already been done in SVN. So we can include we can exclude this 7, 8, 9 and 10 because this has already been done in your tutorial. The reason on this assignment has been posted is so that you all can have a familiarity with how to deal with Trac. So let's start with the number 1. It states that navigate to the Trac site found at web address this. Okay, so we have already gone to this page, so we need not to uh, copy it again and then go to the Trac site. Now let's see. It says it asks us to create a page under your project team name, link it from the main page. Okay, so it should include your first name and last name. Let's do it. The assignment says you should have one tab like this, assignment, and under that assignment you need to write on the name of your team members. For example, I have added my name here, Maninder and Singh, and if I click over this link, it should take me to the page where I can add some additional information. This is what this is asking me to do, and this is what we are actually going to do in this assignment. So how to add this? Let's go down in the page, click edit this page, and it will take you to the main editing space. So as you can see here, this is how you should write in order to it to look like the original format. What I'm going to write here is, now I want to create a new name, and let's say let's give it capstone project. That's it. I have submitted the changes. Now let's see how these changes have been reflected on the original screen. As you can see, the change which I did, all other are in red color, but this one is in gray color. So that means the link has been generated, but the actual page has not been generated. So what you need to do here is click over this. It will take you to another page where it will ask you if you want to create this page or not. So I am saying the describe is capstone project page. Described here is capstone project, so I'm going to create this page. So now this page has been created, and you may say that this is the page for capstone project, and just submit changes. Now see, this is the page for capstone project. Let's go back to wiki, and now see, the color has changed from gray to red. That means the page exists now. Now click on this capstone project. Now it has taken us to the newly made page. So our first task of the assignment is completed. But instead of writing capstone project, you need to write your first and last name as it's been told, it's been asked you to do. So let's move on to second. It says that on the wiki page that you created in step 1, add some information about yourself. For example, your contact information and etc. So let's go and add something to capstone project related, like some information. So we first have to browse to that page and then press edit this page and start adding information to it. So let's say address, it's NDSU Fargo, contact is 701 123 56718, and that's it. Submit changes. And this is how your page will look like. So till this point we are done with our 2 tasks of the assignment. Now the third task is very simple. It asks us to attach a file to your page. A small text file is sufficient. So let's see how we can actually do that. Once you have navigated to this page, there is the option attach file. You click over this option, it will ask you which file you want to choose. You are choosing file, and then this select file dialog box, it will appear over your screen, so you can choose whichever file you want to upload. But see here that the limit to this file is up to 250 MB. Now I am not uploading any file because I'm just leaving this for viewers. I'm just leaving it for viewers. So I'm canceling it. But till now, so we have done till point 3 in our assignment. Let's move on to point number 4. It says that create a new ticket component, and for this we have to move to admin section. So moving to admin section, you can see here that these are the tickets. So when you go to ticket, now these are the 4 types of the tickets which are already present. You can add according to your will which kind of ticket you want to add. For example, I want to say this is first of all, let me remove selected item, because this was generated in order to explain this scenario. So let's say I'm saying my ticket, new ticket name is test. This is a type of the ticket. So test, it appears here. So I'm going to generate a new ticket which will involve test. I'm saying I found a bug in code. Bug is there in function name ABC in class X Y Z dot Java. So whichever description you feel that is important, in order to be understand by another team member, you can add that description here. So what is the type of defect? Is it a defect? Is it an enhancement you need? Is it a task you are assigning to another team member? But as I'm saying, I created a new kind of a new type of tickets test, and this is what it appears here. So that's why I'm going to use it. So which milestone? Is it milestone 1, milestone 2, whichever, where you want to put this ticket into? So I'm saying, let's say it's in milestone 1 version, let's say it's version 1. This is CC. In case if you want your mentor to know about, if you want some another team members to know about that you are issuing them tickets, you can add their email address. But here you can assign any name of your team member. For example, you can add any name, A, B, C here. Let's see. So what is the priority for this? Is it trivial or minor? So let's take it trivial. Component. We will be dealing with component a little later. So let's just let it go till this point. Uh, so you can add additional files here in case if you have any, in order to give more description about the bug. Otherwise, just create ticket. So once you have created a ticket, you will see that a ticket number is generated, and you will be moved from new ticket to view ticket. So as you can see, this is ticket number 63, and this describes bug is there in function name, all the description which you have mentioned. This is generated by me, and this is owned by ABC, or to whichever team member you are assigning it to. So this is now if another team member, he has got this ticket, and he will look to this, he will modify the code, and once he has modified that code, he has submitted all the changes to the SVN. He can come here at this point, at this URL, and he can change it from new to resolve, either fixed, invalid, duplicate, works for me, etc. Whatever reason they want to give here, or if they want it to be reassigned to another member, or if they are accepting it, whatever thing they want to do with it, that all comes in this action tab. So once so this ticket has been created, but now for your understanding, I'm treating it as fixed, and I'm submitting the change. So this ticket, this has been that's done. Now let's click on view tickets. Now all the active tickets, those tickets appear here. Then including closed. Okay. As you can see, milestone, this is ticket number 63. This is closed, and this is closed on 13, means today's date. So here is all the information you need, whether your project mate whom you issued a ticket has been closed or not. So this is what this section talks or tells you about. Coming back to assignment, as you can see, question number that The point number 4 asks you to make a new ticket component, which we already did there. And after making a component, we are creating a new ticket, which I just assigned the ticket number 63. As you can go back to the in the tutorial, and you can see the ticket number 63 which was created. That covers this point 5. And if you come to point 6 here, find your ticket and close it by selecting fix. So this also is done. And come to point number 7. It talks more about SVN. We did SVN in the first part of tutorial, so this is done. We also discussed how to lock an existing file in trunk folder, modify it, and then submit the changes. So all the steps which are required for you to do this assignment have been taken care of. So in case if some another thing another things appear, or any other kind of problem appears, so you can ask your instructor or any of the assistants, so we will be more than happy to help you with that.